Your first alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
Many areas have seen showers and storms this morning already, and they're likely to continue, especially over the next few hours. Your first alert highlights rain here in Orange. Likely seeing some heavier downpours through the morning, and most of our rainfall accumulation taking place between now and noon. Still possible, though, after that, with more chances as we head through the evening. During this and around and outside of thunderstorms, we're actually expecting wind gusts between 20 to 30 miles per hour. So factor that into the plans for your day, too. Could be a little bit disruptive for those umbrellas out there. We're looking at this activity on pinpoint Doppler radar, which is still fairly scattered, but a more concentrated area of showers and storms pushing in from central Iowa. As we pinpoint our northwest zone, Hampton starting to see some of this, our Parkersburg area starting to see some showers and storms moving into Waterloo, catching another cluster of activity. Up toward Decorah, some rain as well. Down to the south, after some lighter rain moved through, we're now seeing an area that once was dry fill in with more storm activity. And that's what we're facing today, an atmosphere that has plenty of moisture and just enough lift to push these very moist area upward, forms into clouds and storms. See the heavier rain moving in and out of central Iowa with lightning too. And there's more where that came from down in Missouri and Kansas. And so we are facing a very wet start to the day. Our Parkersburg City cam looking off toward that incoming line of storms looks pretty ominous out that way. No severe weather though. We are just talking about thunderstorms and certainly some heavy rain. Temperatures in the 50s, 56 in Cedar Rapids, 54 in Parkersburg. We're all pretty much in the same boat there, as well as with those winds out of the east between about 5 to 15. Now, pinpoint Futurecast pushing that main area of showers and storms through, approaching the western portions of Benton and Iowa County, stretching up toward Decorah by about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock toward the Cedar Rapids and Iowa City area, and then Dubuque getting involved on the leading edge of that more concentrated area of showers and storms by 10. Now, out ahead of this, we've seen those scattered storms develop too, so don't expect dry times before that necessarily. Don't expect them either as we go through the day. And your first alert for the day is for that continued chance of showers and storms. That really doesn't end until later this evening. 5 o'clock, we see the cold front that will bring an end to this activity, only entering our northwestern counties, and by 7 o'clock, just barely moving a little bit more from there. But it will eventually make its way through, and by midnight and beyond, we should start to see significantly drier conditions all around eastern Iowa. So showers and storms likely today on your first alert forecast. Will be 62 degrees in Charles City, 72 in Iowa City. As this low pressure tracks through, warm air gets drawn up ahead of it as winds shift from the east to eventually the south for most of us. Now, as we head through Friday, expect dry weather and really pleasant conditions, but Saturday carries in the chance of some showers once again. The first portion of the weekend does look potentially a little bit wet, so that is your first alert, that chance. But Sunday looks great. A lot of stuff going on around eastern Iowa this weekend, and there will be an opportunity to get out and enjoy it. Temperatures over the next few days going from the 70s just to the upper 60s by Saturday, held back a bit by clouds and precipitation there. We will also see more 70s next week with more chances for showers and storms. Pretty good one, in fact, by Monday night into portions of Tuesday. Weatherwise question for this morning, we talked about landspouts earlier, so it deals with a similar sort of phenomenon. A gustnado, like a landspout, is just a special type of tornado. Is that true or false? Have you ever heard the term gustnado before?
That's not like the one, the dirt devils, or the dust.
Have you heard? It was a yes or no question,
okay.
Jackie.
We have questions of our own. Okay,
Fair,
Corey.
but I will not give more information because that could lead to the answer.
Okay,
So.
I think I'll go true then.
I didn't know what a landspout was either this morning. These are all
Fair.
new terms to me.
Totally fair.
I'm going to go false, B.
Yeah, there's really no reason to have heard them necessarily before. They're kind of unique terms. In this case, false is correct. So a gustnado, even though it kind of has that nado sound to it at the end, is really just a whirl of wind that kind of goes in a circular pattern out ahead of thunderstorms, but it's not connected to the cloud.
Okay.
So that's the difference between a real tornado, which a landspout is as well, and this thing that can be seen sometimes that may look like a tornado from a distance, but it's not quite.
Not quite.
A lot of different forms of severe weather.
Indeed.
All right, thanks, Corey.